Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be going on our bWAPP series. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. So now, let's get started. Let's switch to Kali Linux VM and log in with credentials. Login, and specifically we'll be looking at this one, a new scenario, current URL. As you know, URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Just web address, unique web address. So now let me click the button, hack. So here, your current URL is this one? Yes, indeed. So unlike the other two scenarios, what we have already done, what we have recovered, this time, the only thing we'll be dealing with is URL. So what can we do next? As you know, we can use URL to submit or transfer data from the client to the server. In order to do that, we need to use parameter, right? But what's the parameter name? We can try anything. And usually, this would be prefixed with question mark, and for example, we can use any parameter name like JSON. Hit enter. Yes, this, our input is reflect on the page. So possibly, this place is vulnerable to HTML injection. So now let me put UU payload like h1, and something like hello. But although there is something new which is reflect on the page in the same place, but it looks like it's encoded. Let me copy and use bWAPP to decode. Okay. As I said many times, when we do web exploitation, in most cases, we need to take advantage of proxies such as bWAPP. So now it's loading, and we can make the window to be larger, and we can use decoder to decode. Decode module, decode as like URL. Yes, indeed, this is encoded. So how to do next? Do you remember when we did the get or post scenarios, and we can encode the payload in advance? Okay, so now, as pen test, we just try a different stuff, okay, until we can find the one which can work. Okay, we can copy, and of course we can put here and hit enter. But unfortunately, this way is not working. So what can we do next? Maybe we can enable intercept option and hit enter. And we can try to manipulate this request. We can convert it back to original data or decoded data or original format. Okay, H1 and hello. So now let me forward this request. Let's go back to the browser. Yes, this time, this is our parameter we specify. You can use any name. And so the payload or our HTML code has been rendered as we expected this time. If you want, I think also we can put JavaScript code here. Let me do it now. We can hit enter and we can modify it to like a script and alert something like hello and forward it. Yeah, indeed. Our submitted JavaScript code has been executed, which is more dangerous. Okay, because hackers or attackers can manipulate this point to do more tasks. For example, retrieving cookie of valid users, even administrator. Okay, so now we can click OK. Next, we can try to do this scenario for medium secret level. And we can do or repeat the same stuff. Okay, like JSON. Yes, this time, as before, our input is reflect on the page. So from this point, we can tell potentially this application is vulnerable to HTML injection. So now let me use the same payload. Hello. But again, it's encoded. So I think we can use the same approach. We can enable intercept option and trigger the request one more time. And so the H1, hello, forward it. Let's go back to, but this time, although something is reflect on the page here, but it's not what we expected. As a matter of fact, I cannot figure out a way to complete this scenario for medium and high secret level. With that being said, that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you next. Bye. Have a good day, please.